Good afternoon, YouTubers, or good morning, depending on when you're watching this video. This is Marcus Benton with LOWCOUNTRY Lowdown, and today I'm going to show you guys how to properly mix up some body filler. There's a couple do's and don'ts, and I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it, but this is how I do it, and I figured I'd share it with you guys. Alright, let me show you what we're working with here. We have our Bondo board. Some people mix it on cardboard. That's, I would probably say, a don't. I use a mixing board here. Another thing you want to do, you're going to want to make sure you mix up your body filler pretty good before you even put it on the board. Here comes the fun part. How much hardener do I put in my body filler? Some people put way too much hardener. Some people don't put enough. If you go by the book, typically it's around 2%. And I'm going to demonstrate just to show you guys what that kind of looks like. By no means am I telling anybody to go out and buy a scale, but I just kind of wanted to show some people, you know, what 2% looks like, or 50 to 1. Some data sheets are 50 to 1. Not all of them are the same. They're probably different. I'm not sure. I haven't read every one of them, but the general consensus is around 2%. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to tear the scale. And then we're going to go mix up some Bondo. I was trying to get somewhere around 50. I'm a little off. With 50 grams of filler, you need approximately 1 gram of hardener. Just to show you guys how large this section is. There's a roll of tape. You can probably fit around it. Just to give you guys an example. Now, I'm going to tear this scale and show you how much hardener it needs. Very important thing, guys. You want to make sure you knead your hardener before you use it. It does not need to come out runny. It should not be liquid. It needs to be a paste consistency. All right, we had close to 50 grams of filler. We're at close to, oh, I hit it, 1.1 grams of hardener. That is all you need. You see people making a Z in this thing, putting a big X of hardener in there. That is all you need, guys. If you add any more than that, you're not following your technical data sheets. Next thing you want to do is check your paddle. This is an old one just for demonstration purposes. It's got scuffs on it. If I was to use this on a real application, it would leave streaks on my panel, which I don't want. But take a look. You got one side normally with the tapering edge. That's the side you really want to be using. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to mix it. Don't stir it. That's going to introduce air bubbles. What I do, what I show everybody, is a figure 8 technique. Do that, figure 8, and also wipe it out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Figure 8. Bring the whole pile up here. Figure 8. Press down on it, pushing out air bubbles. You do not want air bubbles in this stuff. Air bubbles are your enemy. Figure 8. You want a nice uniform color all the way across, and now you're ready to go to your panel. I'm just going to spread this out and show you guys that little bit of hardener is all you need. See if I can just spread this out for you guys. Then I'm going to let it get hard and let you guys look at it. It's actually starting to cure. See the dullness in the middle versus the shiny around it. It's been about 20 minutes or so. Tore this paper off just so you can see it. Hey guys, just want to do a real quick recap of the video. You know, number one, don't use cardboard. I mean, some people use flat plastic or glass. Some use glass, but don't use cardboard. I used the mixing board as you saw in the video with the paper on it. Number two, stir your Bondo up. You know, make sure all the resins are combined together. Make sure you got a good consistency in the can before you put it on your board. Number three, make sure you knead your hardener. It does not need to be soupy coming out. I mean, imagine a ketchup bottle. You squirt the liquid out instead of mixing it all together. You know, something like that. You don't want that. You want a paste. It needs to be a paste consistency, kind of like toothpaste. Number four, use the correct amount of hardener. This is a chemical reaction. Imagine, you know, you're baking a cake and, you know, the recipe calls for a cup of flour. And you put 2 cups of flour in it. It's either going to do something funny in the oven or it's going to taste funny. Same thing with, you know, with body filler. You know, if you put too much hardener, it could create pinholes or get really hot. But yeah, just use the correct amount. You can read your data sheet. You don't have to have a scale, but, you know, don't put too much. That's one thing I can say. And when you go to mix it, number 5, don't stir it. Stirring it will introduce air bubbles and you will have pinholes if you stir it. Number 6, you know, press it out. That's gonna help you eliminate air into the mix. You know, if you keep pressing on the board and you got a nice smooth, creamy look, that's kind of what you want. Number 7, when you do press it out, look for streaks. If you got streaks of hardener in there, blue, red, whatever kind of hardener you're using in your body filler, if you got streaks in it, that's not good. You want to continue to mix it, continue to keep pressing it, continue to do the figure 8 until all the streaks are gone. And guys, that's just my tips on how to mix body filler. I hope this helps some people. Marcus Benton with Low Country Lowdown. Please subscribe to my channel. We're going to be doing a lot more how-tos and product reviews and stuff, you know, along that lines. But thanks, guys. Appreciate it.